Major funding for Nye The Science Guy is provided in part by the National Science Foundation, supporting education and research in science, mathematics, and technology, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by the annual financial support from viewers like you. Thank you. The Science Kid. The Science Kid. Science wins. The Science Kid. The new show is a property of Mike. The Science Kid. Mike, the Science Kid.
You hear that? It's music to my ears and to yours. Music can be a tune on a fiddle. They can be whistles blown to a beat, a strumming on a string, or a song playing on a baritone saxophone. Music is all made all over the world. It's a pattern of vibrations in the air. And music affects our senses. Take a look at this. This is an electric keyboard. This is the display of an oscilloscope. It's a device that's connected to the microphone that picks up sound waves in the air and shows them to us here on the screen. Now I hit a lower note. We can see that the waves are pretty far apart. Now when I hit a high note, the waves look about the same, but they're much closer together. This is true on the electric keyboard. Now this is called the pitch of the sound. So this will be a low-pitched sound, and this will be a high-pitched sound. Now we take these sounds and arrange them in order called notes of music. Now notes of music can be close together or far apart. Now that's called the rhythm of the music. How close together the notes are and how long each note lasts. And there's one more thing. We can play a note softly or loud. So pitch, rhythm, and loudness. There are always to make vibrations of sound that become notes. They can be arranged in patterns to make music. Depends on who's doing it, I guess.
And we're going to test your hearing. Every time you hear the beep, you raise your hand.
Sound of vibrations moving through the air like this. The vibrations make air molecules move. The vibrations come down this part of your ear to your eardrum, which flexes the head of the drum like this. Now your eardrum vibrates at exactly the same speed as the vibrations of sound. That makes these tiny bones move, and they push on the end of the seashell shaped tube called your cochlea. Tiny hairs toward the front of the tube pick up high-pitched sounds, and hairs deep inside the tube pick up low-pitched sound. They send signals to your auditory nerve to your brain, and we perceive them as sound. A tuning fork is a tuning fork. When I hit it, both sides start to vibrate. 440 times a second. You can hear it when I press it on this fiddle. Now the vibrating tuning fork is setting up vibrations in the air. Now that doesn't mean that all of the air is moving like the wind. It means that the tiny molecules of air are tapping against each other, a little bit like this. The vibrations move through the air to find their way to your ear and to your eardrum. Your ear can detect the tiny movements of tiny molecules.